Now, while writing sentences, you must see that a subject must agree with its verb in number. Number means singular or plural. A singular subject must have a singular verb. A plural subject must have a plural verb. This is known as subject-verb agreement. A subject is either a noun or a pronoun. Therefore, as subjects, a singular noun or a pronoun takes a singular verb. Similarly, a plural noun or a pronoun takes a plural verb. In the present tense, singular nouns do not have an S added at the end. Example, cat, mat, bat, bottle, table, chair. They have no S. Plural nouns have an S. Cats, mats, bats, bottles, tables, chairs, pens, pencils. They all have an S. So singular nouns do not have an S, whereas plural nouns do have an S. But in verbs, the opposite is true. Singular verbs have an S added at the end. For example, walks, talks, eats, writes, chases. And plural verbs do not have an S. Walk, chase, eat, write, talk, sit. They are all plural verbs because they do not have an S at the end. Is this clear? Singular nouns do not have an S. Plural nouns have an S. Singular verbs have an S. Plural verbs do not have an S. Let us see some examples. The cat chases the mouse. Here cat is a singular subject and it does not have an S at the end. The verb here is chases, C-H-A-S-E-S. It has an S, therefore it's a singular verb. We do not say the cat chased the mouse because chase is a plural verb. So the subject must agree with the verb. The cats chase the mouse. The subject is cats, C-A-T-S. It's a plural subject, so it has an S at the end. Whereas the verb chase is plural, so it does not have an S at the end. We do not say the cats chases the mouse. A singular subject must agree with a singular verb. A plural subject must agree with a plural verb. Let us see another example. The boy sits on the sofa. Subject is boy, it is singular. Sits is the verb. We do not say the boy sit on the sofa. Whereas we say the boys sit on the sofa. Subject is boys, plural, it has an S at the end. Verb is sit, it is plural because it does not have an S at the end. We do not say the boys sits on the sofa. Clear? Okay. Now singular nouns are those nouns where an S is not added at the end. And singular pronouns, he, she, it, they agree with singular verbs. Singular verbs are is, was, has, does. On the other hand, plural nouns, which are with an S added at the end, and plural pronouns, we, they, agree with plural verbs, are, were, have, do. Let us see examples. The pen is blue. Here the subject is pen, it is singular, therefore we use a singular verb is. We do not say the pen are blue. This is wrong because are is a plural verb and pen is a singular subject. So a singular subject goes with a singular verb, a plural subject goes with a plural verb. The pens are blue. Plural subject, plural verb. He does the work. He is the singular subject, does is the singular verb. Therefore this is correct. We do not say he do the work because do is a plural verb whereas he is a singular subject. So they do not agree together. So this is incorrect. She is gone, or she was gone, or she has gone. These are all correct because she is a singular subject and is, was, has are singular verbs. We do not say she are gone, or she were gone, or she have gone because are, were, have are plural verbs. They do not agree with the singular subject she. Another example would be, it is a fast car. It is a singular subject, is a singular verb, so it agrees. We do not say, it are a fast car or it are fast cars. They are all incorrect because are is a plural verb. We are eating, we were eating. We plural subject, are were plural verb, so they agree. We do not say we is eating or we was eating. It's wrong because the plural subject cannot agree with a singular verb. They have come. They is a plural subject, have is a plural verb, so it agrees. And not they has come. This is incorrect because they is a plural subject, whereas has is a singular verb. We do the job, they do the job. This is correct because we and they are plural subject. Do is a plural verb. We do not say we does the job or they does the job because does is a singular verb and it does not agree with a plural subject we or they. Now with respect to do can agree with I, you, we, they. For example, I do this job. The subject is I, it is first person, singular. We do this job. We, first person, plural subject. They do this job. Third person, plural subject, they. With all these, do agrees. The second person is you. Now this you can be treated as a singular subject or as a plural subject depending on the context. You in the second person singular and plural are both same. It depends on the context whether you is singular or plural. For example, if an employer is addressing one employee and saying, you do this job. Now the employee is addressing a single employee and stating that you do this job. Here you is the second person. It is singular because it is one employee. Whereas if that same employer is addressing all the employees and he says, you do this job, then here you is the second person, but it is plural. You is the second person, but it is a plural subject because the context is plural. The employer is addressing all the employees. So it depends on the context whether you is singular or plural. Here the word all might be used for clarity. For example, you may say, you all do this job. Instead of saying you do this job, you can say you all do this job. The word all makes it clear that it is a plural context. You may write like this if you want to. It just increases the clarity. Now, if a clause or a phrase comes in between the subject and the verb, then the number of the subject is not changed. The subject cannot become singular or plural depending on whether the clause is singular or whether the phrase is singular or plural. For example, the people who made this city were brilliant. The subject here is people, were is verb, people is plural subject, were is plural verb. The clause in between who made this city is a dependent clause. Now, city is singular. The plural verb were refers to the plural noun people and not to the singular noun city. Therefore, it is plural. We do not say the people who made this city is brilliant. Is not used because is does not refer to the city but is refers to people. And because is singular and people is plural, so they do not agree. So this is incorrect. Understood? Okay. Let us see another example. A box of brown cookies was on sale. Box is singular subject, was is singular verb. Now in between there's a phrase. It's a prepositional phrase, of brown cookies. Of is a preposition. So of brown cookies is a prepositional phrase. Cookies is plural, but was is singular. The singular verb was refers to the singular noun box and not to the plural noun cookies. Yes, the subject must agree with the verb. If the subject is singular, the verb will be singular. So the clause or the phrase that comes in between the subject and the verb do not affect the number of the subject. Understood? Okay. Now, indefinite pronouns can also be used as subjects. A singular indefinite pronoun used as a subject takes a singular verb. A plural indefinite pronoun used as a subject takes a plural verb. Now there are some indefinite pronouns. They can be treated as either singular or plural, depending upon whether their objects are uncountable or countable. And accordingly they take singular or plural verbs. If the object is uncountable, then they take a singular verb. And if the object is countable, then they take a plural verb. Let us see some examples. Singular indefinite pronoun subjects take singular verbs. Now singular indefinite pronoun subjects are each, either, neither, one, no one, nobody, nothing, anyone, anybody, anything, someone, somebody, something, everyone, everybody, everything. Now let us see examples, sentence examples of all these singular indefinite pronouns which are used as subjects. Let us start with each. Each person has limitations. This is correct because each is a singular subject, has is a singular verb. We do not say each person have limitations because have is a plural verb whereas each is a singular subject, so they do not match. So this is incorrect. Another example would be either choice is applicable. Either is singular subject, is a singular verb, so they match. We do not say either choice are applicable or either choices are applicable. Both are incorrect because are is a plural verb whereas either is a singular subject, so they do not match. Neither is good enough. Neither is a singular subject, is a singular verb, so they match. We do not say neither are good enough because are is a plural verb. Another example would be one drop does not make an ocean. One is a singular subject, does is a singular verb, so they agree. We do not say one drop do not make an ocean. Do is a plural verb, so it does not go with a singular subject, one. Another example, no one is poor. No one, singular subject, is singular verb, so it agrees. Not no one are poor. Are is a plural verb. No one is a singular subject, so it does not agree. A singular subject must agree with a singular verb. A plural subject must agree with a plural verb. Another example is nobody arrives on time. Nobody, singular subject, arrives, singular verb, it agrees, so it's okay. We do not say nobody arrive on time because arrive is a plural verb. It does not have an S at the end, so it's a plural verb. Nothing changes her decision. Nothing singular subject, changes singular verb, changes, changes. It has an S, so it is singular verb. Whereas nothing change her decision. Change is a plural verb. There is no S. But nothing is a singular subject. So singular subject cannot go with a plural verb. So nothing change her decision is incorrect. Whereas nothing changes her decision is correct. Clear? Any questions? Okay. Let's move on. Anyone under 18 years is a minor. Anyone is a singular subject. Is a singular verb, so they match. We do not say anyone under 18 years are a minor. Are is a plural verb, so it does not match with the singular subject anyone. Anybody is welcome in the class. Anybody, singular subject, is singular verb, agrees. Anybody are welcome in the class. Are is a plural verb. It does not agree with the singular subject anybody, so this is incorrect. Anything is possible. Anything, singular subject, is singular verb, it agrees. Anything are possible. Are plural verb. Anything singular subject does not agree, so it is incorrect. Someone is missing. Someone, singular subject, is singular verb, agrees. Someone are missing does not agree, so it is incorrect because are is a plural verb, whereas someone is a singular subject. Somebody has made a mistake. Somebody, singular subject, has singular verb, so it's correct. Somebody have made a mistake. This is incorrect because have is a plural verb. Something is not correct. Something, singular subject, is singular verb, agrees, so it is correct. Something are not correct. Something, singular subject, are plural verb, does not agree, so it is incorrect. Everyone has arrived. Everyone, singular subject, has singular verb, correct. We do not say everyone have arrived. Have, plural verb, everyone is a singular subject, so it does not agree, so it is incorrect. Everybody knows English. Everybody is singular subject, knows singular verb, agrees. Everybody know English. Know is a plural verb, it has no S. Everybody is a singular subject, so singular subject cannot go with a plural verb, so it does not match, so this is incorrect. Everything seems different. Everything, singular subject, seems singular verb. It matches, it agrees, so it is correct. Everything seem different. Seem is a plural verb. There is no S, so it's a plural verb. It does not match with the singular subject, everything, so it is incorrect. Clear? Basically, singular subject goes with a singular verb, plural subject goes with a plural verb. Now let us see. Plural indefinite pronoun subjects take plural verbs. Plural indefinite pronoun subjects are like few, several, many, both. Let us see example sentences of them. Several people have died in the earthquake. This is correct because several is a plural subject, have is a plural verb. We do not say several people has died in the earthquake because has is a singular verb. It does not agree with the plural subject several. Few people have survived the earthquake. Few is plural subject, have is plural verb, so this sentence is correct. And not few people has survived the earthquake. Has is a singular verb. It does not agree with few, which is a plural subject. So this sentence is incorrect. Many years have flown away. Many years have flown by. This is correct. Many is a plural subject. Have is a plural verb. So this sentence is correct. Many years have flown away. Not many years has flown away. This is incorrect because has is a singular verb. Many is a plural subject. They do not agree. Both are equally talented or both were equally talented. Both these sentences are correct. Both is a plural subject. Are, were are plural verbs. So plural subject agrees with the plural verb. So this sentence is correct. We do not say both is equally talented or both was equally talented because is and was are singular verbs. Clear? Yes. A plural subject goes with a plural verb. A singular subject goes with a singular verb. Clear? Now we move on. There are some indefinite pronouns like any, some, none, all, most. They can be either singular or plural depending upon whether the objects are uncountable or countable. If the object is uncountable, we treat the pronoun as singular. And if the object is countable, we treat the pronoun as plural. For example, some milk has spilled on the floor. Here, the object is milk, which is uncountable. Therefore, the pronoun some is treated as singular. Yes, if it is uncountable, then the pronoun is treated as singular. Because it is treated as singular, it has a singular verb, has, H-A-S. If we write, some drops of milk have spilled on the floor, then the object is drops of milk. We can count the drops, so this object is countable. If the object is countable, we treat the pronoun as plural. Therefore, the pronoun some is treated as plural, and it has a plural verb, have, H-A-V-E. Understood? Okay. Any philosophy is valid. The object is philosophy, it's uncountable. Therefore, the pronoun any is treated as singular, and it has a singular verb, is. Any of the philosophies are valid. The object philosophies is countable. Therefore, the pronoun any is treated as plural, and it has a plural verb, are. None of the audience has applauded. The object audience is uncountable. Therefore, the pronoun none is treated as singular, and it goes with a singular verb, has. None of the musicians have played. Object is musicians, they are countable. Therefore, the pronoun none is treated as plural, and it has a plural verb, have. All money is lost. Object is money, which is uncountable. Therefore, the pronoun all is treated as singular, and it has a singular verb, is. All coins are lost. Object is coins, which are countable. Therefore, the pronoun all is treated as plural, and it has a plural verb, are. Yes? Yes, if the object is uncountable, we treat the pronoun as singular, and if the object is countable, we treat the pronoun as plural. Another example would be, most of the air is polluted. Air is the object which is uncountable. Pronoun is most. Because the object air is uncountable, the pronoun most is treated as singular, and it has a singular verb, is. On the other hand, most of the books are sold. Object books is countable. Therefore, the pronoun most is treated as plural, and it has a plural verb, are. Clear? Yes, this is only with indefinite pronouns, and that also some of them which can be treated as either singular or plural depending upon whether their objects are uncountable or countable. Clear? Okay. There may be two subjects which are joined together to make a compound subject. If the compound subject is joined by and, A and D, then that compound subject is always treated as plural, and it always uses a plural verb. And if the compound subject is joined by or, nor, then they can be either singular or plural, depending on which subject is nearest to the verb. If a singular subject is nearest to the verb, then the verb is singular. If a plural subject is nearest to the verb, then the verb is plural. Let us see more examples. A pen and paper are needed to write the exam. Here there are two subjects, pen and paper. They are both joined together by and, A and D, coordinating conjunction, and they make a compound subject, pen and paper. Now, because the subjects are joined by and, the compound subject, pen and paper, is treated as plural, and it takes a plural verb, are, A-R-E. We do not say a pen and paper is needed to write the exam. Is singular verb. It does not go with the plural subject, so this is incorrect. Clear? Yes, any compound subject joined by and are always treated as plural. Clear? Compound subjects joined by or nor, N-O-R, can be singular or plural subjects. The verb can be singular or plural depending on which subject is nearest to the verb. Let us see an example. Either the employer or the employees have to attend the meeting. Here the subject are employer and employees. They are joined by or, and makes a compound subject, employer or the employees. But employees is nearer to the verb have, H-A-V-E. Because employees is plural, therefore the verb is also plural, have, H-A-V-E. On the other hand, if we say either the employees or the employer has to attend the meeting, then employer is singular and it is nearest to the verb. Therefore, the verb is also singular and we use has, H-A-S. Understood? It depends on which subject is nearest to the verb. If a singular subject is nearest to the verb, then the verb is singular. If a plural subject is nearest to the verb, then the verb is plural. Another example would be, neither the musicians nor the composer is present, or the composer was present. Both are correct, because the subject musicians and composer are joined by nor to make a compound subject, but the subject composer is singular and it is nearest to the verb, therefore the verb is also singular. The verb can be either is or was. Neither the musicians nor the composer is present, neither the musicians nor the composer was present. Both are correct. On the other hand, if we write, neither the composer nor the musicians are present or were present, the subject musicians is plural and it is nearest to the verb, therefore the verb is also plural. Are or were. A-R-E-W-E-R-E. Both are correct. Understood? Okay. Now we move on. Now a verb may come prior to a subject, in which case the subject is known as an inverted subject. If the verb is singular, then the inverted subject must also be singular. If the verb is plural, then the inverted subject must also be plural. Let us see an example. There is a file on the desk. Here the verb is comes before the subject file. Therefore, the subject file is an inverted subject. Now the verb is singular. So the inverted subject file must also be singular. So we use files. We do not say files. Therefore, we do not say there is a files on the desk. F-I-L-E-S. This is incorrect. Another example would be, there are files on the desk. The verb are comes before the subject files. Therefore, the subject is an inverted subject. The verb are is plural. So, the inverted subject must also be plural. So, we write files, F-I-L-E-S. And we do not say there is files on the desk. There are files on the desk. Clear? If the verb is singular, then the inverted subject must also be singular. If the verb is plural, then the inverted subject must also be plural. Understood? Should I move on? Okay. Collective nouns can be singular or plural depending on the context. If the collective noun has a singular context, then the verb must also be singular. If the collective noun has a plural context, then the verb must also be plural. For example, the group is singing or the team is playing. Here the collective noun team is used in the context of a single unit. Therefore, it is singular. Because the collective noun has a singular context, therefore the verb must also be singular. So we use is. The team is playing. And we do not say the team are playing. The team members are playing. Now in this sentence, the collective noun team is used in the context of several individual members. Therefore it is plural. Because the collective noun has a plural context, hence the verb must also be plural. So we use are, A-R-E. And we do not say the team members is playing. Rather, we say the team members are playing. Understood? Okay. Single entities have names, titles. Those titles of single entities are always singular and they accept singular verbs only. For example, the United Nations is a big organization. Now this sentence is correct. The United Nations is a title, but it is a single entity. Although it contains the plural word nations, but it is a title, it is a name, it's a label given to a single entity. Therefore it is singular. Because it is singular, we use a singular verb with it and we use is, I-S. So we say the United Nations is a big organization. We do not say the United Nations are a big organization. Another example would be, the movie Star Wars is a hit. We do not say the movie Star Wars are a hit. Clear? Okay. Now there are subjects which have an S at the end. So they are already in a plural form. But these subjects having a plural form may have a singular meaning or a plural meaning or both a singular or a plural meaning depending on the context. Let us see some examples. Subjects having a plural form but with a singular meaning agree with the singular verb. Subjects like physics, measles, news, mumps, and subjects with a plural form but having a plural meaning agree with a plural verb. Example, scissors, trousers. There are some subjects that have a plural form but they have a singular or a plural meaning, and likewise they agree with a singular or a plural verb. For example, politics, economics. Let us see some examples. He teaches physics. Now this sentence is correct. Physics is taken as one subject, so it has a singular meaning. Thus the singular verb teaches is used. T-E-A-C-H-E-S. We do not say he teach physics because teach is a plural verb. Okay? Alright. Measles takes time to cure. Measles is a disease. It is taken as one subject. It is taken with a singular meaning. So a singular verb takes, T-A-K-E-S, is used. And we do not say measles take time to cure. Similarly, the news is astonishing. Exclamatory sentence. We put an exclamation mark. You must have sentence variety. Whenever you write sentences, try to include variety in your sentences. Use exclamatory sentences, imperative sentences, declarative sentences, interrogative sentences. Have a variety. Use complex sentences, simple, compound, compound complex. Include variety. Variety will spice up your writing. Now in this example, the news is astonishing. News is taken as one subject. It has a singular meaning. Thus the singular verb is used. We do not say the news are astonishing. Similarly, is mumps contagious? Mumps is a disease, so we say, is mumps contagious? See, this is an interrogative sentence. We do not say, are mumps contagious? Understood? Shall we move on? Any questions, please ask. Okay. Yes? Yes, there may be indefinite pronouns, there may be subjects having a plural form, but the basic fundamental rule remains the same. A singular subject goes with a singular verb, a plural subject goes with a plural verb. Understood? Okay. Now, subjects having a plural form but with a plural meaning agree with a plural verb. For example, the scissors are lost. We do not say the scissors is lost. We are using are, a plural verb. Why? Because scissors has two blades, therefore it has a plural meaning. But if we say the pair of scissors is lost, then pair is the subject. Scissors is not the subject. Scissors is the object of the preposition of. So the verb agrees with the subject. Therefore the singular verb is used. We do not say the pair of scissors are lost. On the same note, the trousers are on the shelf. This sentence is correct because two distinct areas for legs, thus it has a plural meaning. Therefore, the plural verb are, A-R-E, is used. It is incorrect to say the trousers is on the shelf. But if we use the word pair, the pair of trousers is on the shelf. Then is correct because pair is singular, therefore the verb is singular. Clear? Let's move on. Now there are subjects which have a plural form, that is they end with an S, and they can have a singular or a plural meaning. If it is a singular meaning, it agrees with a singular verb. If it is a plural meaning, it agrees with a plural verb. For example, economics, politics. Let us see examples. Economics is a vast subject. Here, economics refers to a single topic. Thus, it is a singular meaning. Therefore, the singular verb is used. We do not say economics are a vast subject. On the other hand, the economics of the proposal are not detailed. Here, the word economics refers to many aspects of the proposal. Thus, it has a plural meaning. Therefore, the plural verb are is used. It is incorrect to say the economics of the proposal is not detailed. Let us see another example. The politics of the country is controversial. Here, politics refers to a single topic. Thus, it has a singular meaning. Therefore, the singular verb is used. On the other hand, if we say the politics of the country are controversial, then politics refers to many aspects of the country. To the administration of the country, there may be many aspects. There may be innumerable politics going on in different areas. So we say the politics of the country are controversial because it has a plural meaning. Politics has a plural meaning. Both the sentences are the same. See, the politics of the country is controversial. The second sentence is the politics of the country are controversial. The only difference is in the verb is and are. But in the previous example, politics is taken as a whole, a single unit. It refers to a single topic. It has a singular meaning. Therefore, the singular verb is used. In the second sentence, the politics of the country are controversial. Politics refers to many aspects of the country. Thus, it has a plural meaning. Therefore, the plural verb are is used. Understood? Yes. No, it is on the meaning. See, if it is a plural meaning, then plural verb. If it is a singular meaning, then it's a singular verb. Singular agrees with singular, plural agrees with plural. Clear? Okay. If there is a difference in number between the subject and the subjective complement, then the verb agrees only with the subject. For example, he names them red flowers. Here, he is the subject, names is the verb, them is the object, and red flowers is the subjective complement. We call the subjective complement also as a subject complement. However, here you will notice that there is a difference in number between them. The subject he is singular, while the subjective complement red flowers is plural. The verb agrees only with the subject. So the singular verb names is used, N-A-M-E-S. Not he named them red flowers. Clear? Let's move on. Now there are phrases like one of those and then who. Now this phrase always uses a plural verb. For example, Martha is one of those students who like to read poetry. One of those students who implies that besides Martha there are other students also who like to read poetry. Martha is not the only one who is interested in reading poetry. Many other students also like to read poetry. Thus a plural verb like is used because the sense here is plural. So wherever you see this phrase, one of those who, then always use a plural verb. We do not say Martha is one of those students who likes to read poetry because likes, L-I-K-E-S, is a singular verb. This is incorrect. A variation of this phrase is the only one of those who. Here we use a singular verb. For example, Martha is the only one of those students who likes to read poetry. The phrase, the only one of those students, implies that no one else except for Martha likes to read poetry. Only Martha likes to read poetry. Therefore, the word only signifies singularity, so a singular verb is used. So we use likes, L-I-K-E-S, and we do not use like, L-I-K-E. Understood the difference between the phrases? One of those who and the only one of those who. One of those who is plural, the only one of those who is singular. Clear? Okay. Another phrase is the number of. In this phrase, we always use a singular verb. For example, the number of swimmers increases every season. We always use a singular verb because number, the subject is number. Swimmers is the object of the preposition of. But number is singular. So we always use a singular verb. Therefore, we write increases, I-N-C-R-E-A-S-E-S. We do not say increase, which is plural. Clear? A variation of this phrase is a number of. Here we use a plural verb. For example, a number of potatoes grow in the field. We do not say a number of potatoes grows in the field because the sense is plural, so we use a plural verb. Another phrase is every. For this we use a singular verb. For example, every friend, family and colleague participates in the event. Now we use a singular verb with this, participates. We do not say every friend, family and colleague participate in the event. This is incorrect because participate is a plural verb. Understood? Okay. Another phrase is many a. In this phrase, we always use a singular verb. For example, many a girl wants to become a movie star. We do not say many a girl want to become a movie star. Wants, W-A-N-T-S, because it is singular. We do not say many a girl want to become a movie star. Okay? Any questions? Yes. Whatever the variations are, whether it's a subject is a noun, or a pronoun, or an indefinite pronoun, or whether the context or the meaning, whatever the variations may be, you must always understand that a subject must agree with its verb. A singular subject must have a singular verb. A plural subject must have a plural verb. In short, this is known as subject-verb agreement. Clear? Okay. Now shall we start with the exercise? Or do you want a break? Okay, you want a break. Let's take a break, say of 5 minutes. Would 5 minutes suffice? Okay, 10 minutes. Alright, so we take a break of 10 minutes and then we start the exercise. Thank you.